Hello, YouTube. This is AugustusLarch. And, time to make a vlog on the whole, September 11th. 11th September 2001. What happened in America? What actually happened? I'll tell you what. I had a heads up on the whole thing. Look up The Lone Gunman. It was a little like spin-off of The X-Files on the Fox network. And they ran that thing, the pilot episode. Look at the pilot episode of The Lone Gunman if you can find it. It's hard to find. But it gave people like me with the open codex direction the idea that, there's a powerful agenda at play. And people like to talk about conspiracies. I tell you what, conspiracy and agenda, they are two different words. Conspiracy is a small amount of people with a secret plan. Oh, an agenda is a large amount of people with a published plan. That's published on paper that everybody knows about. But it's veiled. It's veiled. And they use the codex direction among themselves. But I can decipher that. Watch me decrypt that series of code. I do it naturally at this point. It's just a spinal thing for me. So, watch me powerless to say, like, any day now, I think this country's going to attack itself. And then blame it on somebody else to start this war so they can ride on the taxpayers' dime and really screw things up. They get a tremendous budget and really screw it up. Oh, watch them do it. Watch them have a population with each individual has a very thick skull. Very dense. People are dense. They're very subjective and schizotypal. I've said this all before. I'm one of those people that are dedicated to conduct myself in an immaculate form and work for the greater good. So don't I see things with a clarity that other people won't even think about. And I saw the whole 9/11 thing, and didn't I have to keep my mouth shut? Man, they got to jump on me big time. All the people like me out there, and didn't they separate us and scatter us and give us nothing for resources or any kind of ground? Watch us claw out of it anyway. Watch us get up on top of it anyway. I'll tell you what happened on 9/11. They had a bunch of aircraft with blank transponders. And we have the best air defense system that the world has ever seen. And watch it stand down and not work. They had an order for stand down on the air defense. There's things that automatically should happen on that in that situation, and they did not. Man, we had an aircraft supposedly crash into the Pentagon, and nobody got a warning for an evacuation. This is the military, right? The headquarters of the military. Shouldn't they have some kind of plan? Don't they have a radar system? Don't they have air defense missiles or something? No. They let this thing come in from miles and miles away and hit them square. That should be an indication that something was out of the ordinary that day on 11 September 2001. And it wasn't Al-Qaeda. What? Al-Qaeda? They were cultivated by the Central Intelligence Agency, weren't they? Of course they were. Operation Northwoods. Look that up. Look up Project Home Run. All the aircraft that were hijacked were fly-by-wire aircraft that can easily have an electronic bug put into them. And all the transponders were blank. No. A transponder should not be blank. It should be reading zeros. It should be reading 1200. It should be, if they hijacked, 7500 or 7600. If they have an emergency, 7700. But they were blank. They weren't even reporting altitude information. They were just blank. Very suspicious. And then we're supposed to have a missile defense system. Not one was fired. We're supposed to have fighter control, like NORAD. I mean, actual people that scramble and get after those people. They were put on stand down. Does this get suspicious with anybody? Huh? My military people out there. You know, I've never been in the military. I've consulted the military. I've done studies for them. So I fully understand what the freak was happening that day. Man, what a freaking debacle. And then they start with their freaking... They've already prefabricated story that they had.